separate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Second down, Rodgers. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That pass play good for 22. And the Jets have a first down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Williams in motion. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Rodgers finding Wilson for a big one. 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run. It's Hall. And he will score. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. So after one, 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 33 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Baltimore.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain. And in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the moment that quarterback drops back on 4th down, Mike, he really has 2 choices. The first one is easy. That ball's got to come out of his hand, be thrown past the marker, and try to convert that 1st down. The other option is trying to make a run for it himself. I think in this case, though, the defense, they really planned for both options, and he was forced to throw something he didn't love, and it resulted in the pick.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
(7-3) is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the give, here's Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Coming free is Conklin.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. the size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Williams in motion. On fourth down, they snap it to Rodgers. And he's going to have the Jets first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra position.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First down throw for Jackson. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This, a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Play action now. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Now, faking the give. This is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Rodgers on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They'll go again here with Henry. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32. On play action, he'll set up to... No chance at all. He'll go down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and long. Jackson out of the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Bateman is the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The master of play action, Rodgers. A throw on the run is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had and the upper hand they've had against this pass defense, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw them the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back near his goal line, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Second down, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Here comes 2nd down. No motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
A first down throw from Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Rodgers. That is caught. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Again, Mahomes to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Rodgers here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Hall running between the tackles. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. All right. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone. The give on second to Hall, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw, Rodgers. Catch made. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. It's 2nd and goal. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He's out in the clear. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He saw exactly what the coverage wanted him to see. They ended up baiting him into that throw, and it's not only picked off, Brock, but returned for a touchdown, too.
Yeah, the good defenses in this league are trying to do that every single play, trying to deceive the quarterback. Make him look like he's seeing one thing, but in reality, got somebody waiting there to spring on the throw and start that return back for a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. On target to Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Running back, motioning right. Another throw for Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Cut by Hunt. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Gibson now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Throw complete to Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
26.
Now Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And it is good. No problems there on the a shorter attempt. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the drive with home. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, and you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
Again, Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Forced out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. It's Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Rodgers here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
First down, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down throw, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Got a man open, left side, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Jets get there and bring him down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Pass is caught at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to...
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets with a little more work to do to win it here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. That goes for 36 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. This is Hall. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued.
And his kick is blocked.
Well, if they were looking for the momentum boost they needed to pull ahead in this game, I think they just got it. These next couple plays are so important. How do you go out and build on that huge swing while your opponent's on their heels?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Looking to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
To throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now to throw. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Motioning Williams left. He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throw back. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
They put a receiver in motion here left. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.
I messed up here. I should have scored here. It was easily a touch. If it wasn't a touchdown, I definitely could have walked it up to like the 10. And then this is a bad run call. Bad run call. Bad execution. Guys were open on this. This guy right here. He's wide. The problem was there's only one guy in the middle. And he's essentially guarding all three. I make him decide. He commits to the guy going in. So then I bring my arm to try to throw to him, but I don't remember what number he is, what letter, button he is. Don't turn the ball over. It's the only objective of this game. Don't turn over.
From one of the loudest venues in the
trying to
National
hook up
Football
defenses.
League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
All right, so we get the ball at half. That's great.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside.
He's going to come off that ball.
Keep the defense off balance.
And
He's going to come off
near
that ball.
the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
These boys.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and a couple. They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket.
Boy.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a
this
little
one he
bit
runs
there
it
with
for real.
incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Got him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Got him.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
He should have got out of this.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first
down
down marker to his
coverage.
receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10.
Over 3.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone.
Good coverage.
It's a safety.
Good coverage.
Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play.
I needed a hot
safety
read
for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
I think it was a full kick.
Here's
Too.
Hardman to return. Sheds off the tackle.
Oh, he's going to the house. Look at this.
There he goes left side.
He was getting the most shenanigan-y stuff. Safeties, kick returns. I couldn't cover it. They wouldn't let me kick the ball. That's crazy.
Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So we're already down 9. And I ain't even...
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
I'd have done better throwing the pick
others
6.
have egos that their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible
still not enough.
to
We
keep
get the ball
it
at
away.
half.
He is
Get on the
just
field,
a
get 7,
blower. He gets
lock
a
up,
full
play
head of
D,
steam,
get the
and
ball
we got a
back.
full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Oh, well, you got all kinds of stuff. I got to dig a little deeper in my book. Get into this a little better.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start first and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does.
That would have been the ball game. He picked 6 back. Literally the ball game.
A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Who are you throwing the ball to?
It's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him down.
He's wide open.
All the way to the 36-yard line.
This game, that's
Partner,
it.
I think this one went awry very simply
That's not it.
because
We hold him to
he
3, make it 12.
overestimated his arm
Jeez.
strength and his ability
He's so
to
wide
fit
open, he
it
turns
anywhere he
around.
wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the
He's
price.
playing the number. He's already settling for 3, essentially. Just running the ball, keeping the ball
So from
in
the
there.
36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes gonna. Now
There we go. Look at this. That was a scoop and score.
After one, it's 9-0. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Right there. I told you I was going to come out. Play action time.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Attack, attack. Let's keep those sticks moving.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Ooh,
And that is incomplete.
it's a bad
They
throw.
certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it
Please
after
go
3
for it.
plays.
Please go for it.
Have to
Please
admit
go
that
for
that's a
it.
disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the
That
first
doesn't
thing
hurt
a coach
that bad.
tells his defense? Don't let them
good,
score
D.
off of this. You've got to put out the fire.
We
In
gotta get
fact,
points here,
in
though. 7 of
2021,
them, too.
that's what one NFL coach
3 ain't
turned
gonna
his
hurt this
defense.
league.
The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Come out and... Is this Autumn? All right.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice
Look
chunky
up.
yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, now Rodgers. And this will be well too low.
What was that? That was not what I thought.
Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the
This
air
is what I
continue
called.
because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
I don't want to run
They
around.
come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Rodgers. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
That's not interference.
But it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Nope.
Oh, his early struggles
That's your ball game.
continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Wasn't ready.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, And then the big finish with the tackle.
Mahomes going to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
15, still 2 scores.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Williams.
Where was the other guy? He never even got in his route.
Looks like right at the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now Rodgers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. In motion left comes Williams. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Rodgers going to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception.
That's why you don't throw the ball in there.
And we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. We're back now in KC.
Right.
It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Oh, my goodness.
And that should do it.
That's a safety.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. He's on his way. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 82 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And Hunt will find his way in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Throwing now is Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. Fighting for the end zone. Lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles.